Sorry, wait now. I have to do a wee stretch. Hopefully I can get a couple more people in here. I don't know though. I don't know. I do these impromptu things and yeah, I don't know. I suppose I don't. How are you? Whoever's here? And who's here? You need to excuse my voice as well. Yeah, I've just had a really bad sore throat for the last 3 weeks. I can't seem to shift it. So I need some tips off of you guys, like what remedies that you have that will help a sore throat. Something good. But there's yeah, I've got yeah. I know I've been like moved away from. I need to start getting into the editing and stuff again. I need to do it because like even I'm beginning to hate the videos that I'm putting out there now. I'm like, oh no, I can't keep commenting about. Well, I want to keep commenting because I want to like make it important for us to know what's happening in our country. But I just don't want to continuously talk about it. I feel like I'm a broken record, and it's like no one's listening. So, but who cares? Like, I don't know. I care. Also had a fall in the shower, so I can't walk at the moment. Oh, life, life. Is any of you guys going to? I don't know if any of you guys are like in the UK or not. Are any of you guys going to the 1st of June rally in London? It's for um, it's people like Tommy Robinson and Maya and yeah, a couple of people. Not a couple of people. You've got Jim Davidson and everything. That they're doing a thing on the 1st of June um, to I don't actually know what it is. I'm sure I have to speak to like because I've got a friend that's involved in it, but I have to speak to him and ask like what it's about. I think it's a celebration about being British. That's what I think it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with celebrating being British. Um, we've got all different sways here, all different colours here, all different this or that that lives in Britain. And as long as like you have British values, this and that, even like we welcome people that move here that bring their bring their culture that helps elevate British culture. There's nothing wrong with that if it makes British life better. The thing that I've got a problem with is we're getting swabs of people in here that want to dismantle British culture. They hate it here. They hate it here. They burn our flag. I'm sure any like people that are here from America will have seen the same. They burn our flag, they chant death to Britain, they call us colonists, and yeah, granted, yeah, that you could have said that like a few hundred years ago, but we gave up all that, and we ended slavery, and so Britain's one of the most tolerant places you could ever live, ever live. My shopkeeper, he's I think he's originally from India, but even he's like this is one of the best him and his family. I love my shopkeeper. Um, he told me that this is one. I remember his brother asked me. Maybe I should tell this story, but you don't know who my shopkeeper is. His brother had asked me. I had. You don't just look at someone and assume, oh, this person's maybe very religious or that. And his brother asked me, "Do you have any gay friends?" I was like, "What do you mean, gay friends?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm looking for like a date and stuff." And I'm like, "Uh," and then I had to ask. I was like, "Are you allowed to do that?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, and he told me that he's Hindu and stuff, and I honestly fell in love with the guy. He was so sweet. But then he went back over to India, so I've never seen him like for ages. But his brother, who owns the shop, like the family are amazing. They're so amazing. Um, but yeah, it'd be cool. Like, I would love to go to this thing on the first day, June down in London. But like, I've not been to London in a while, and I don't even think I'd recognise the place at all. I don't even think I'd feel safe in London. Hi, Dilly. I noticed that. Oh wait, no. I'll speak to you later. Um. Uh, yeah, I don't think I'd feel safe in London. Like that's more people being like stabbed and shot, isn't it? Like Sadiq Khan's London is like an utter hellhole, or basically our main capital city, because my capital city is obviously Edinburgh. Um, but our main capital city of the United Kingdom, each country has its own individual capital city, but it's turned into I mean you just look at the place, the architecture, the history, like it's stunning, and it's been turned into like a I don't know, I don't know, it just doesn't look British. Hi Honesty, how are you? Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry that my throat's a bit croaky. I'm sorry that. Yeah, I'm lying here. I have a sore. I got out the shower. Not last night, the night before. So I feel a bit grubby because I've not managed to have a shower. Um, last night. I normally have one every night, and yeah, I slipped and they hit my back on the tiles. Oh, I winded myself. I couldn't breathe. I was like, "Ugh." I couldn't shout for help. Well, who would I shout to help for? Like I'm on my own. But yeah, I'm so clumsy in my house. There was a time I actually locked myself in the cupboard in the hallway. I've got this like glass side table, and I was decorating the hallway, so I had like pushed it up against the wall just across from my hallway's very, very narrow. Oh, Paul Thorpe. Well, what they're saying, Dilly, before, yeah, I'll not go into my channel of clumsiness. What they're saying, what Paul and that are saying, and Maya and that are saying, that is like, just to come on your own if like you've got nobody to go with, because like during the St George's Day celebration, people like were well, you know who I know, but he told me that like people were messaging saying like they wanted to come, but they didn't want to go on their own, and he said like that, um, like Tommy and that were saying like just to go, because like you'll meet other people there that they met other people there that were on their own, and by the end of it, like they had met new friends, like people that went on their own then became good friends with these new people they didn't even know, and they maybe met lifelong friends. So I would love to go, but unfortunately, like Brokeback Mountain, and yeah. But I do know like there's a ton of people going from Scotland. I do know that because I know like people that are going. And I'm so jealous. My sidekick. Oh, your dog. Oh, you should take your dog. You should definitely take your dog. It's a celebration of Englishness. And what's more English than an English person and their dog, you know? Especially that big thing you've got. That might scare away because you might get some counter protesters. You know, your dog would like definitely give the police horses a run for its money. Oh, Billy's got the most cutest dog, but it's you and I saw the size of it. I thought, oh my god, that's massive. He attacks everything, including people. Can you imagine? You should like put the Palestinian flag in front of his like bed every night and learn him how to attack them. Maybe not. Maybe that's not a good idea. I'm sorry. That was yeah, that was wrong to say. Maybe just to like nip at their heels. Yeah, you have. You might remember you showed me a picture of him, like when he jumped in all that mud. Hi, Ellen. How are you? So, what? I have a Jack Russell. Oh, do you? Hold on, I'm trying to read this. He's his name is Rufus. He's a good. I'll put these up. Sorry. He's good, but quite. He's guarded, but quite sweet. It was a nip at the heels. Yeah. I'm so glad that you're good. I'm so glad that you're good. No, that was. Oh, that was Buddy. All right. Okay. What an idiot I am. I'm sorry. Buddy's even bigger. Oh well, yeah. You could ride him in like on a St. George. Put some chainmail on. Doo doo. The cavalry's here. I think you'd be. Oh yeah, I think it's me because like I shouldn't really say this, but I think it's because the doctors gave me some like they gave me some like medication to like relax my back, but it's like an anxiety medication as well. See the difference, like since I've been, it's only like a 1 or 2 days I've been taking it, but the difference, like, more so like it's doing absolutely f all in my back, but the difference in my anxiety is like night and day. I don't even feel like, see if someone came on here and started being mean, I don't even think I could even want to argue back with them. I feel so chilled out. Honestly, mine's been in the kennels for years. He's massive and so yeah. Honestly, I have oh god, I can't like this is the one thing about this medication, like it's making everything blurry. Hold on. I have a ewe and her lamb. Oh, you like, oh, that's so cute in the garden, moving, mowing my grass. They are lovely to watch and clever animals. Oh, a wee sheep. That's yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, see if you could have like. I was watching an episode of the Osbournes. They've got a podcast now, and it was Ozzy. They were asking each other questions. If you could have one animal in the world that you would love to have, even though it would be, even though if it was possible or impossible, but if you could have one animal, what would it be? Mine's would be, mine's is more of a fictional thing though. Mine's was, yeah, I'll go fictional and I'll go real. Mine's was Gizmo, from Gremlins. I genuinely thought when I was younger that thing was real and wanted one of my own oh so much. But real. trying to think. I love dogs, but I don't like big dogs. Not that I don't like them. I'm more scared of big dogs than small ones, so I've always had small dogs. Um, I've always wanted a teacup Pomeranian. You'd like a dragon? Delicate, that's bad. You have dinner too. This is a woman's pets. Can't say that. A dragon be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Like because then like you'd dominate. If people pissed you off, you could get on your dragon and go and sort them out. Yeah, maybe a big badass dragon would be kind of cool. But mine's would like I still would choose Gizmo first. Um, but yeah, dragon. Mm, like no one would give you any crap whatsoever. Would they? You could literally be the ruler of the UK if you've got a dragon. Because what's going to fight against a dragon? Nothing. What about you, Dilly and Lynn? What would be like your like if it was like a mystical pet and a real one? A Gizmo. Oh, you'd like a yeah. Mine's is definitely Dobby. I don't know about yeah. Dobby's pretty cute as well. Dobby's cute. Oh, a tame dragon, but able to set it to attack when needed, but cuddle up with it at night. Yeah. You chose the same as me, Dilly Gizmo. Did you genuinely think, like, when you saw, I don't know, when I was younger and I saw these kind of like mystical animals, I genuinely believed they were real, but I was just young. Um, Hence why I wanted Gizmo, I guess, my own very own Gizmo so much. But then when you learn that they're not real, the cutest thing next to Gizmo to me is a little white Pomeranian little teacup one. Oh, I'd love one of them. They look like a snowball if you lifted it up and threw it. Not that you throw it. That's really bad. I don't sound very good, do I? But it looks like a snowball. Oh, it's so cute. A unicorn would be a good. Oh, it would, especially in Scotland because that's our. It's weird that that's our animal, isn't it? Like a unicorn. Well, wait, because it's missed. But then Wales is a What country is it? A dragon? Is that Wales? We've got a unicorn, but I like unicorns. Oh, I already have my dog. Yeah, you love your dog, Dilly, don't you? Yeah, Scotland. Wales is the dragon. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna, because I was like thinking to myself, like, um, um, why does Scotland have a mystical animal? But then I'm realizing Wales does as well. What? What? And it's a lion for England, isn't it? And what's the flowers for our countries again? Is England's a rose, Scotland is a thistle. Why has Wales got a leek? That's what I've always wondered. Like, it's a vegetable, like not a flower. I've always been curious about that. Why do like Wales like we have a thistle, which is a obviously you know what a thistle is. Yeah, England have the best one in my opinion. Like the other rose. Wales as well. You're correct. Yeah. Did you know that there's a chance unicorns were on Noah's Ark? Really? Really? Oh, how I would love a unicorn. Oh yeah, you're right. It was as a daffodil, but then why did they have the leek as well? Because you used to see that on like is it like the Welsh regiments of the army? They'd have like a little leek on their berry, and I was like, why they got a leek? It just made like I don't know. It just looks strange. Because you'll have like your little insignia, but then you'll also have like a little leek, a little brooch leek. But the daffodil's cute, a cute flower as well. Like Wales has got some beautiful, beautiful like land on it. Um, yeah, it really truly has. It's the one place, however, in the UK I've never been to. Never been to Wales, and I've always wanted to go to Wales. I had Welsh friends when I was like down in England in Bulford, and yeah, they were so funny. What's Northern Ireland? Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, what's Northern Ireland got? Like, what? I don't know. Is it like what would Northern Ireland be? Like, they have that flower, that clover, don't they? But I don't know if that's Ireland's or in Northern Ireland can use that as well. I know they've got obviously got a flag, but I don't know what their animal is. A leprechaun? I don't know. We said it at the same time. Leprechaun. Ireland have got some straight. Well, I can't speak. Like Scotland has some really weird folk tales as well. But Ireland, yeah, they've got some really like they've got banshees and leprechauns and yeah. Just looked it up about leeks. The King of Wales in the 7th century ordered his army to wear a leek on their armour to distinguish them from the enemy. Oh, is that why? I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. Thank you so much for that nice little bit of military history. Yeah, that's pretty like smart, isn't it? So you're not killing your own soldiers. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it, Delia? Huh. So they've just kept that tradition on, and that's why you'll see it on caps of Welsh like the Welsh like is it the Welsh Guards and stuff like that. Does any of you guys like ever watch the videos of you've got the because we had them they were down in our camp in Bulford, but it was like big like the King's Guard. Um, but yeah, so recently I've been watching YouTube videos on them having to deal with obnoxious and rude tourists, and I just that's why we have Troop in the Colour. Yeah, no good for you. You have to be close to see it. Yeah, you'd really be no good then, wouldn't you? Because like gunfight, too far away, probably shoot one of your fellow soldiers, and then too close to see the leak. Yeah, your head's gone. So what's been happening in the world of all things royal? I, I had seen the story before. I had seen it actually before other people reported it on. But God, why am I even giving them airtime? Why am I even giving them airtime? But I'd seen the story like of the Nigerian First Lady talking about Meghan's outfits, which I agree with her. She should have been covered up, and but then I'm like, like what? And then I'm starting to like look more into like, why did we even go there? Like that country is just such a third world. SHITHWLE. Christians are murdered in the droves there. There's female, G. I don't want to like say it. FGM, which FG mutilation goes on there. There's still like this weird kind of voodoo slash Islam kind of religion there, and where people are disappeared and then cut up for their body parts. Like, why didn't if Megan's such a feminist, like, why wasn't she like out talking about like all the grapes that were happening there towards like female Christians, like Nigerian Christians? Why didn't she like say anything about the FGM that is rife there, or the fact that children are kidnapped all the time, or just the more I just because I know a lot about that country and I know like how bad it is. They've obviously like put their best foot forward for Meghan and Harry to make it look as though although it's like this bustling metropolitan place. And granted, maybe there's a couple of areas like Lagos, etc., that are where the wealthy Nigerians live. But the most Nigeria is not like that at all. It's very hostile and there's a lot of fighting and a lot of like weird barbaric practices that happen. Oh, you were attacked with calling it that. There's no of it's tripping the colour. The abuse I got. See the abuse you get of some people, like in the Mexican community, when you see Princess K. It's Catherine. Her name's Catherine. You have to call her Catherine. Princess Catherine of Wales, Her Royal Highness. I'm like, I'm not like gonna say that every time I say her name. I've heard her being like referred to, and I've actually seen videos of her asking people to, oh, just call me Kate. I mean, like, uh, I didn't see them like winded and being so insulted when folk were like referring to like Queen Elizabeth as Lilibet. Queen Lilibet. I've heard many people say that, even though that was a private nickname. But they weren't so offended then. They don't get offended when you say Prince, like call William Wills. Like he's been called that since a child. But with Catherine, oh no no no! Like I love Catherine, I love Kate. I think she's like the shining star of the royal family, and will make an excellent queen. But some people just take it way too far. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with calling her Kate. Oh, the perinumpties made up. Yeah, they did. I expect the Foreign Office had to. Well, apparently, because of this Nigerian visit, William and Charles had a chat considering about removing their Duke and Duchess because of that. So, well, that's true or not, I don't know. Even our uncles call her Kate, yeah. It gets annoying, like when you're like they're just so um. It's Catherine. Don't you dare call her Kate. Catherine, Princess Catherine, Her Royal Highness. You have to tell some. Her Royal Highness Princess Catherine of Wales. I'm like, title. I don't care about titles. I don't give a flying fig about titles. If I had to care about titles, that means I'd have to refer to that numpty David Cameron every time I mentioned his name, who's a total tosser, as Lord David Cameron. Oh, and by the way, any Americans that are in here, I don't know like your politics or not, but if you're a Trump supporter, I'm really sorry for about what happened to you guys. Um, I ca and if you're not a Trump supporter, again, I'm really sorry about what happened to you guys. I think it's a travesty that the American judiciary system has been politicized. It's really sad because it's considered one of the best in the world. It would be heroes if I live in West Sussex of this pair. Fortunately, I live in Northants and we don't have a dukedom. Yeah. Well, we've got a dukedom, obviously, because I've got Edward and Sophie as my Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh. But, okay. I wouldn't mind her name isn't Princess Catherine anyway. Yeah, they mean about calling her Kate. Yeah. I have to see if my little neighbours, like, I had to ask him. I've ran out of, like, juice, and I was like, uh, uh, oh, you don't have a dukedom either? Might have to walk to the shop. Let me check if my little neighbours, like, put. Yes. Okay. Good shout out. There never was a person legally called Princess Diana. Yeah, she's right, as she was not born of royal blood. There's no princess. Exactly. Exactly. I don't really get like the pomp and circumstances of dukedoms and earldoms and like it just feels so elitist to me. It's you know, and I understand them for the times that when they kind of like came around because it would be like the duke's and his wife's responsibility to like make sure for that region rents and that were collected and whatever needed done in that region got done. They'd sorted all that stuff out, which is similar to Scotland's clans. So the clan leaders would be getting the rent and stuff collected from people that lived on their land and blah blah blah. But now they don't do jack. Well, I'm just like mainly thinking about Prince Hairbrain, like what's he ever done for Sussex? Like nothing. Charles isn't like, even though I don't really care much for Charles. I can't say that about him. He's actually done a lot, hasn't he? Well, he did do a lot for Cornwall. And I'll have to wait and see how it goes. The Duke of Edinburgh, when he was alive, Philip, actually did do a lot of good things for Edinburgh. He really did. He had the Duke of Edinburgh Awards and he done grants for people that wanted to like start businesses when they were young. Yeah. So he did a lot of good. But yeah, I'd have to look into the others. I don't really know what they've done. Oh, hi, Candor. I was dropping a like, spending time. I hope you're doing. I hope you're doing better. And like, my thoughts are with you because it's not easy. It really isn't. My hardest time like this year was like my birthday. It was my first birthday without my twin, and as growing up, I hated that I had to share a birthday. But this year, I just hated that I had to be alone on my birthday. So it does get easier, but it takes time. Not heard I heard Disco die. Yeah, I know the press who didn't. I heard that are called Disco die. I'm saying they can't. Whatever you've gone through, oh, wish you well. That's so sweet. Yeah, I would say on here, because I don't know if he. I know you've said it in the comments, but I don't know if other people, like everybody else, knows. There's like Dilly saying hello as well, but he's been through a really bad and a really rough time of it. Anywho, oh my god, I'd started collecting. I need to stop this. I'm thinking I'm starting to become a hoarder of candles. Thank you, just to anyone out there spending most time with family, because they don't last forever. That's so true. So true. You think like people like your mums and stuff like that will be. You think they're invincible, don't you? And that like they're going to be there for as long as you need them. And then when they're not, like I lost my mum. I was, yeah, I was younger, a lot younger, and yeah. Like bye, Candor. You be safe as well. Okay. Is Dilly saying bye as well? Oh dear. So yeah, oh yeah, I was saying there about bloody candles. Started like being, I feel like I'm beginning to become a hoarder, but it's like specific brands. I love do you guys like know what rituals is and anthropology? I love them, but I've got into this American brand, Bath and Body Works. Oh my god, they make our candles look so rubbish. Has he done that yet? Come on, neighbour of mine. I need to catch the shot because in Scotland, for a weird reason, our shop closes at like 6 p.m. Even like mall, like shopping outlets, like I don't know, we call them. What do you call them? Shopping mall, eh? But we call it something. We call it something else. I get well. No, in fact, maybe not. Even the shops in there are like open at like 9 and close at some. on late days they'll close at 8, but the vast majority are 6 o'clock. So annoying. I don't know why that is here. Is that what it's like in England? I'm so sorry, excuse me. I think that thing's like kicked in. Dee, dee, dee. So yeah. So what's all your plans for the rest of the day? What's that? Yeah, since COVID, we went back to ancient times. Oh, what does that mean, Dilly? Oh, like, do you mean like shops closing stupid early? Yeah, COVID, everything sucks. It really does. Like, well, I suppose like it went back to as normal as possible, hasn't it? But like the lockdown sucked ass, man. Like, I've never felt so alone in my whole life, and I love being alone. Oh yeah, on shop times. Oh, okay. So it's not just Scotland. It's like turned into like a. Oh, you're getting drunk tonight, are you? I wish I could join you, but unfortunately can't. Unfortunately can't. Where is this bloody neighbour of mine? I swear to God. I might walk down, but I was. I could travel more than 5 miles as well. Oh, really? Oh no, in Scotland you had like a thing. At the first lockdown, you couldn't visit anybody. Anybody. You couldn't even go for a shop. You couldn't do nothing. Nothing. And like people were actually like because we weren't expecting it. So like not many people had went out. Not that many people can afford to like go out and just buy months and months worth of shopping. So like people were literally like starving in their homes. It was so bad. Um, then they like tried to relax that a little bit, and then they banned us from leaving our areas. So we all were designated these stupid areas. But when you were in these areas, you had to be with like it was like within your bubble or something they called it. So just people, I don't know, man. You could have like two or three people in your bubble, but you weren't allowed to be in each other's houses. You were allowed to like go on an hour's walk, but you had to like be distance from them from meters and um oh I had legal permission to leave my area. Oh what really? How did you manage that? I think about from being moral is having a clear conscience. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. I don't know if I've got a clear conscience. I definitely have some morality issues. Not bad ones, like, but ones that I'd love to clear up before I ever died. I think about, oh wait no, because visiting was causing me, alright, okay. No, the worst thing about like it was when like I lost one of my close friends and couldn't even go to her funeral. She was in the hospital, which was 2 miles away from me, and on her own, and they wouldn't even let me go in and sit, hold her hand when she was dying. Like it made me sick to my stomach that she was on her own, on a yeah. The visit was causing me mental health. We were allowed visitors. Oh, okay. Oh, we weren't here. Like, there's so many good things about Scotland. Like everything that's um but Scotland took lockdown way too far. Like yous got out a lockdown before we did. Because I can remember um you guys celebrating New Year, which is our holiday in Scotland, we like to say. And we were so peeved off because like we weren't allowed to go out and celebrate in Scotland. We were locked in. It just sucked so bad. And I'll never forget when like COVID started. I was in hospital at the time. Oh yeah, yeah. Do you remember that? I don't know how they managed to get out in Scotland. But I suppose they wouldn't have had an army on the border. But yeah, yeah, that sucks so bad. I wonder where Sturgeon squirreled that money away. Because at least like the year before, they still put on like we have our fireworks display at Edinburgh Castle for like the Scottish fireworks display anyway. Whereas like England has it on uh, at the London Eye thing. So the weird thing like they had it the year before, even though it sucked from previous years, but like the only people that were out were foreigners, like Asian guys. Because I seen like a guy had went out to in the street to see who was like out to watch the fireworks display, even though we're in lockdown. And he started like interviewing these guys like that were from Asia or something. I can't remember. Yeah, it was weird. No, honestly, I moved, so wasn't go local here through lived. That was my dad's last New Year. I don't think he would have survived to see it, and oh, I'm glad he did, Dills. Glad he did. Oh dear. swear to God, some people, like, when you, it's just annoying. Alright, I'm gonna get going now, if that's okay. My back's starting to hurt. I need to try and get hold of my neighbour and someone else. And I need a few bits out the shop, and yeah. But thank you so much for joining me, Dills. I'll give you a wee phone later, and yeah, I'll speak to you all later. Oh wait, now what'd you say? Do you like sports? Football, rugby? I've been to one, but yeah, I do like sports. I do like football. Yeah, I like tennis. Yeah, I will do, Dills. I will do. Alright, as I says, I'm gonna get going now. Thank you, Honesty, for being here, and thanks, Dills. And yeah, I'll come back over. It'll probably be Tuesday or something. Because like my internet needs, they're going to like be like performing something on the Wi-Fi or something. I can't remember what it was, but so I don't know if I'm going to even have internet over the weekend, which is going to kill me dead. So I've been downloading as much stuff on my phone, so I've got stuff that I can at least watch. Anyway, speak to you all later, and you all be safe. I love you all so much. Bye.